I stopped fighting for my kids in the divorce. I had a lawyer. I'd filed for joint custody. I was doing everything right. Then my ex-wife made me a promise. It was the night before our third mediation. She sat across from me with a look I'd never seen before. Cold, rehearsed. If you don't drop this, she said, I will destroy you in their eyes. I'll tell them you hit me. I'll tell them you cheated. I'll tell them you never wanted them in the first place. I told her that wasn't true. Not a single word. She shrugged. They're 6, 8, and 10. They'll believe whatever I tell them, and I'll tell them every single day until they hate you. I looked at her and knew she meant it. So I did the math. If I kept fighting and won, my kids would grow up in a war zone. Custody exchanges filled with poison. Every visit starting with, your father is a monster. If I kept fighting and lost, they'd hate me anyway. But if I walked away, they'd have peace. One home, one story, stability. They'd think I abandoned them, but they wouldn't be torn apart. I called my lawyer the next morning, told him to withdraw everything. He asked if I was sure. I wasn't, but I did it anyway. I signed away my rights to custody, visitation, everything. My own mother stopped speaking to me. What kind of father just lets his children go? The kind who loves them more than he needs them to know it. For 12 years, I lived with their silence. Birthdays with no calls, Christmases alone. I watched them grow up through social media posts I was never tagged in. I saw my daughter's prom photos, my oldest son's graduation, my youngest learning to drive. I wasn't in a single picture, but every week I wrote them letters. Letters I never sent because she'd intercept them, use them against me somehow, turn my words into weapons. So I kept them. 624 letters in a box under my bed. I also kept a savings account. Every paycheck I put something in. For college, for weddings, for when they came back, if they came back. Last month, someone knocked on my door, Thursday evening. I wasn't expecting anyone. I opened it. 3 adults stood on my porch. I recognized them immediately. I'd memorized their faces from every photo I'd ever found. My daughter, my 2 sons. She was crying before I could speak. We found the court records, Dad. My heart stopped. We found your custody filing. We found your visitation motions. And then we found your withdrawal. Exposed the same week Mom threatened to keep us forever. I leaned against the doorframe because my legs weren't working. She told us you gave up, that you didn't want us. But you were fighting. You were winning. And you stopped. My son stepped forward. Why? I couldn't look at them. Because she told me she'd make you hate me if I didn't. And I believed her. I thought if I walked away, at least you'd have peace. My daughter covered her mouth. You gave us up so we wouldn't be caught in the middle? I nodded. Couldn't speak. Did you really write us letters? Every week. For 12 years. Why didn't you send them? Because I was scared she'd twist them into something ugly. I couldn't risk it. She was sobbing now. Can we read them? I brought out the box that night. All 624 letters. They stayed until 3 a.m. reading every single one. That was 6 months ago. Last week my daughter called. She's getting married in October. Dad, she said. I still can't get used to hearing that word. Will you walk me down the aisle? I've been waiting 12 years to ask. I'm the one who couldn't stop crying this time. Turns out, some things are worth the wait.